Ahoy, friends!
Ahoy, everybody.
We are going to meet someone that we have been following each other on Instagram for almost 1 year, and they're a super cool family that live in their van with their toddler.
And I'm excited because Cam is a dive instructor and he proposed that we go diving today in Esperance, so I am down for that.
Joe's really excited.
Let's roll out.
We're going to meet them! In typical Wagner fashion.
We're late and it's hot. We're in Esperance. Big car.
Do you want to go in that big white car? Can you say please? Knock on the door, see if anyone's home.
Anyone there? Knock, knock.
Wow. Like, has this mansion? You need help?
We are going to go for a little pier dive in Esperance because Cam has all the gear and he is gracious enough to ask me to go. And I, of course, said yes.
Yeah, so this is my motley collection of dive gear that I've picked up. So they're comfortable without a wetsuit, this one.
I got the wedding ring safe.
Yeah, we'd rather drown out there than come back without our
Yeah. Today we are joined by some really awesome people that we have been following each other on social media for almost a year, I think.
I think so, yeah.
And we are finally crossing paths and we want to show you their wicked van. We have
M.
Cam.
and
Little Flynn. This is
this is our new friend. He's been touring around our van and he's called it a big van, but this is an epic big van.
He wants to move in, but...
Today we're going to share with you their life on the road, how they're able to support themselves as a family, and hopefully you can get some inspiration because their van is awesome. Let's show you guys around. Please show us this epic table I've seen on your Instagram. Show us how it works.
Yeah, cool. It's just on this leg and it loosens the ties there and you just move it into position or anywhere really, and it comes all the way out here. So we've got like extra bench space here in the kitchen. We use it when washing up or whatever. Laptops, working, watching Game of Thrones, whatever. it all works. So yeah, it's really quite handy.
Tucks nice.
And tucks away, and when we're driving, we don't even need to really lock it off. It just sits there. So yeah, we built this in when we put this big wall in. We obviously can't have a walkthrough into the cab, so we thought, well, you know, why not have a bit of storage? There's lots of wasted space up in the top of the cab, so we just built in a platform and then made a cupboard. It's really just like a lot of junk. It's just towels and laptops and bags and different bits and pieces. So it works really well.
We know that extra space in the van is finding somewhere for storage is always appreciated no matter what.
Totally. And when we were building, I just took every opportunity just to put random storage in wherever. So
Yeah. And you guys did all the build yourself?
Yep. So we started from a completely empty hollow van and built everything in.
And how long did you guys do it over?
Sort of part-time, weekends and a couple of days here and there during the week. It took us
6 months.
6 months, yeah.
And can we show this? The baby gate?
Oh yeah, so this is like another just adaptation that we had to make for Flynn. So when he's being a pain and we want to keep him in the van, we just close that off and it keeps him from jumping out, but it does not stop him throwing everything that's not screwed down out of the van. So. it up. You can literally see the
cool.
framing of the shower there. I've just used it as storage.
Oh, awesome.
Can you shut it?
And do you have previous building experience?
No, not really. I like, woodwork and building and stuff, but nothing like this, nothing like plumbing and electrical. I just watched you guys on YouTube and other people on YouTube and just learned and trial by error. And then it just twists up and twists down.
Guessing this has been your lifesaver?
Yeah, it has, because we don't have AC. So we got this tip off someone from YouTube. But what we've got is 2 fans, one at the back, one here. One sucks in and the other extracts. And I'm not a physicist or an engineer or anything like that, but the idea is it creates a draft and sucks out to the point where you can even, it's not pretty, but you can even see where like it's taking all the cooking crap out of that grill just there. It's not very clean, so it does work in essence. So I want to walk on the counter.
And did you guys do this?
Yes.
Yourselves?
Yeah. We love it. Just makes it feel a little bit more like home. And they're real tiles. We get asked all the time if they're stickers or if they're real, but they're actually real tiles. Overhead storage.
And you guys have the hold open? Oh,
Yeah.
this was not in our budget.
Yeah.
But I bet that.
It's so good. Yeah. Built-in cooktop, gas, obviously. Amazing. We use it every day, all day. It's the best. So this is our fridge. It's the biggest 12-volt fridge we could find. It's 130 litres. The reason we went with this fridge as well is because it has a remote compressor. So the compressor is actually in the garage, and that allows us to have more storage in the fridge rather than having to have the whole built-in fan and everything like that in there. And because the shower and the toilet were a last-minute addition, that was the only place left for the fridge to go, which in turn then dictated how high our bed was. It's a little bit probably higher than we would have ideally liked, but it works.
So this was a last minute.
Yeah. We had the space for it, so we kind of rejigged the layout, and so happy we put it in. So happy.
And it has hot water, people.
Yeah, hot water.
So good.
Cool. That's just like a liner that you guys put in?
Yeah. So Cam just did, I think it's called wall art, and it's literally just a liner with joins. So Cam was able to curve it to the side of the van. We bought the shower tray on eBay for I think $50, and then he just made it the shape that we wanted. This is Flynn's side of the van. All of his clothes. This is nappy drawer.
And maybe one of the coolest things in this van, other than the swivel table, is this bed. Tell us about it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, so we really were insistent that Flynn had somewhere of his own, and we didn't want him sleeping in bed with us. So, so Cam kind of made this little structure. We really struggled to find anything online that we could kind of work off. And then I made this little kind of barriers for him so he didn't fall out. And he sleeps, he has his lunchtime nap in there, sleeps in the night in there. We have hanging space, we have a hanging wardrobe.
What?
We have a hanging wardrobe.
What? The men of our relationship have the tidier clothes side than us.
For sure.
If we were to build another van, really likes this idea of having a, as the Aussies say, garage.
A garage.
We say garage in Canada.
Yeah, so we've got, we built in this space, it just happened that way because of the way that we had the configuration, but it was really good for storage obviously, and it works really well. We've got obviously barbecue, Flynn's backpack, a whole bunch of his stuff, like his pram was an essential, dive gear which I really wanted to bring along and came in useful
and now
today.
You got,
built in up onto here is all the poles and stuff for our awning, and we've got tables and beach shades and all kinds of crap. Close it up, you never see it, you forget it's there. we make sure the pram is one thing because there's like a little slot there that it slides into, and it's always clear. There's nothing goes in there except for that. So whenever we want it, like 3-4 times a day, we just whip it out and put it back in again. So, and it's on this side, which is the side the door opens. So
I mean, we've had stuff we've donated along the way, or you just kind of learn from experience.
Yep, totally. And we try and be as minimal as we can. But you know, with the two of us and a baby, it does sort of add up a little bit. But you're right, like every now and then you sort of go through things and go, you know what, I didn't need that, and we'll get rid of it. But
is there anything you miss from having a house or a bigger space?
No, definitely not. In the van, much smaller, obviously, we've got quite a bit of storage. We've filled it with stuff that sometimes we think out of storage, like, we didn't even know what's in there. Even now with a small van.
I think sometimes we get caught up in thinking we need all this stuff, but if you've done something like this before, you've taken the steps to slowly downsize.
And it's not for everyone, and a lot of minimalists or people that you listen to, people that know what they're talking about, will talk about alleviating the fear that people have of, if I'm a minimalist, I have to throw everything away.
Yeah.
And it's not that. It's throwing things that are clutter in your life that have no value. So, for example, the dive gear takes up a lot of space but has value to me, so we keep it. And the stuff that's in our storage unit at home has no value to, you know, perhaps to you guys, for example, but to Emma and I, it does. So we keep it. It has value, you know, emotionally or whatever for us, and so it's not clutter. But things that are clutter and that you don't need and forget you have, that's what weighs on your mind, and when you get rid of it, it's like a load off. It's weird, but it happens. So yeah.
If you want to check their van tour, we're going to link that below, and you can go check that out on their YouTube channel. I want to talk a little bit about, you have an online business, 2 online businesses, and that's how you guys sustain your life on the road. Sometimes people think, oh, you must be on vacation, using your savings or doing things like that, but you actually work. So just maybe talk me through your work schedule and what you try and do.
We probably about 3 years ago were really serious about having this life on the road, and not even necessarily van life, having the freedom to live and work wherever we wanted, especially when we had a baby. So about 3 years ago, I set up a online business called iLeads, and I focus on doing lead generation for real estate agents.
Because you used to be a real estate agent.
Yeah, I used to be a real estate agent, and I kind of realized that there was just this wasted amount of knowledge that I had from my experience in real estate and now in the digital space, and so I was able to combine them and create my business.
Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for meeting us finally in real life. We're going to link everything below, their Instagram, their YouTube, their website, and please go show them some love. Yay. If you like this video, toss it a thumbs up. Do not give any thumbs down, because Flynn does not want any thumbs down, and for the children, I think this is only the second time I've said no thumbs down allowed, but for the children,
he's too cute for a thumbs down.
Yeah. Subscribe if you want, and we'll see you next time. Peace. You got your frisbee? You're doing it's stuck, is it?
Come on. It's good space and we use it, so. Whoa.
Be cozy with my hands on.
Cam, sometimes I'll be having a conversation and he just starts doing this. And I'm like, I can't concentrate, and I'm sitting there.
You a different. Oh, we gotta run away. Because no one found me in an airport and asked me to be a host of their show, I made my own show.
Why do you want to be found in an airport?
I was just kidding, you know, as a joke, and people were like, she was discovered.
Oh, she was discovered. I know, but I just thought, why an airport?
On the street, in the supermarket, you would be a guy.
Em was nice enough to make us pancakes this morning, and it came to light that Australians don't know what peanut butter and jelly or jam, like on anything, is. So we're making her.
Can you please get in on her
We're
sample?
making her eat a little.
Is that
each.
enough? Is it a good ratio?
Yeah.
That's probably about good for you.
All right.
Good peanut butter to jam ratio.
Hey Flynn, come over here. It's good.
It's not a horrible review.
It's not horrible.
Not horrible.
It's weird because it's sweet, but then it's also like sticky.